Riviera consists of lounge chairs. Looks like a Jimmy Buffett kind of place. They're drinking all kinds of Jimmy Buffett drinks. And there's, what do you call those birds? Can't think what I was trying to remember. And I'm going to scan over to the bridge again. I just had a delicious piece of lamb, leg of lamb or sliced leg of lamb, and it was outstanding. Yeah, we'll be taking the boat from the Tower Millennium Pier tomorrow morning, and I'm going to scan over to the HMS Belfast. I don't think it's a battleship unless it's a pretty small one, but it's right here as a tourist site in the middle of the river, the Thames. There are 5 city cruise boats going by right now. I'm standing in a line. There must have been 200 people to get on this one. And we're catching the next RB1, which is in 10 minutes. I guess they run every 20-25 minutes. We're going to the Eye, which is the embankment. There's the Tower Bridge again. Here is one of the cruise ships going by, and when this leaves, another one comes right in behind it to pick up people. And that's where we were across the road last night for dinner. The Jimmy Buffett kind of place, playing funky music, Florida kind of beach chairs, wooden chairs that weren't very comfortable. And there's this Belfast. I'm not sure if it's a battleship. It's got some big guns up there, but it's probably a destroyer. A museum as well. Here comes our ship in here. This clipper with the timing. It's got 1 minute to go. It's arriving. It's new. And we're tying up the boat. Put the ramp out. Some people getting out. We're right across from the City Hall here. Tower of London is behind me. This configuration reminds me of the catamaran that we took to, where was that? From Hong Kong, Portuguese gambling city. Can't think of it. Going by that warship now, the museum. Belfast. Windows are very dirty, crusted with the muck from the river. The boat moves when it puts on the speed here. We just stopped at Tower London Bridge, which we're going under right now. London Bridge sign there in the dark. And there's the Tower Bridge framed in the back of the boat. There's an old pirate ship in there if I can get focused on it. There's Shakespeare's Globe Theater, I guess. Fulke is waiting for me there. A ship that's been painted with all kinds of pipes coming out. River bar open. the needle, Cleopatra's needle, with the sphinxes facing the wrong way. She kept telling us it should have been facing outward, not inward. England has really gone wild with this fast-track entrance. You pay extra and you get a ticket that gets you into a fast-track private capsule, whatever that means. I get your own party group. Because this thing never stops. It's just coming around and around. The capsules, I guess is what they call them, keep moving. I don't know if there's a walking kind of a treadmill that's next to the cabins, but you get off and a guy gets on to clean it up for about a minute, and then they get on in the next stop. These are the drive wheels right here, going extremely slowly, about 2 miles an hour, I think they said, or less than that maybe. Makes a revolution every 32 minutes or so. Here's a view looking at the capsules coming down. They get off there, and I'm going to scan the river now. Across, there's the Silver Barracuda voyages. There is Big Ben and Westminster Abbey and the Houses of Parliament and Westminster Bridge. Unbelievable sight. Tower of Big Ben, all the little children, what a sight. Westminster Abbey. Well, I've been taking a beautiful walk through St. James Park for the past hour probably, cooling off and enjoying the flora and fauna. They have mandarin ducks, they have pelicans, believe it or not, and they have beautiful scenery. I'll just scan this spot where I'm standing under the trees, and I'm heading towards the Churchill World War II War Room. There were signs, and I'm hoping to see that for a few minutes right now. Some kind of a black protest across the street. Political movement for commissions. We're at the Horse Guards. I'm going to walk inside and take a look, and if we keep an eye on her, she might crack a little smile here. You never know. This horse was kicking up its heels a few seconds ago. Here's a guard on foot for 2 hours, the policeman just told me. They change every hour, but he's here for 2 hours. He's doing this thing. Looking good. Good job. Well, I'm at the Household Cavalry Museum and Gift Shop for the Guards, or of the Guard, the Household Guards. But there's Lord Nelson standing atop the pillar at Trafalgar Square. And I've just come through a bunch of alleyways and parks. I'm going to go down Whitehall Place. Look at all the cameras everywhere. They're really high security all over London, all over England. This is a very quiet street by comparison to most. And I'm going to get onto the Embankment tube stop. This is the original headquarters of Scotland Yard, the London police force, because we are somewhere it says Scotland. Oh, there it is, Scotland Place. So they called it Scotland Yard. There's another street sign that says Great Scotland Yard, and that may be the entrance you see in a lot of movies and murder mysteries when the police and Sherlock Holmes are going in the side entrance to Scotland Yard. Well, that's a new coffee shop in England called Costa's. Just had a coffee here. Nice cappuccino and a chocolate crisp, caramel chocolate crisp of some sort. And right next door at Costa, who's doing a very similar job, is our old favorite Starbucks. So here's Starbucks. And here is the gardens across from Charing Cross Station, and that's the Embankment Underground that I'll be going into in a few minutes to catch the tube back to the Tower Bridge.